and this so she'd go to jail too, but not as long because she was involved, but she didn't stab her, she just stood there and watched.
Hi, Morgan. Hi, Morgan. Morgan was a surprise, and I didn't know how to feel about it at first, but I knew that I loved her. And she changed our lives drastically and for the better. Morgan's always been quirky, and she's always marched to the beat of her own drum. Even from little on, she didn't care what people think about her, which I think is a wonderful trait, especially for a girl. And girls are usually so self-conscious and concerned about what others think of them. And Morgan was never like that. You know, she just she always just did her own thing, and if people didn't like it, well, that was their problem.
And puppies aren't wild animals.
No, that's right, they're not. They're pets. But I had a camera on her face for a good portion of her childhood, so I think she got sick of it sometimes. She got a real miniature baby grand piano for Christmas one year, and she would sit there for quite a long time just making up sweet little songs. And we tried to capture as many of them as we could on video, but usually as soon as she realized that we were paying attention or recording her, she would stop. One thing about Morgan that always struck us as a little odd was that she didn't react the way that you would expect her to react, like at the movies. Like if something bad happened to the main character, she wouldn't have empathy for them.
Bambi, come here.
Look, new spring grass. I remember watching Bambi with her for the first time. We were so worried to watch it with her because we thought she was going to be so upset, you know, when the mother died.
Bambi, quick, the thicket. Faster, faster, Bambi. Don't look back. Keep running.
But the mother died, and Morgan just said, "Run, Bambi, run, get out of there, save yourself." You know, and she wasn't sad about it.
We made it. We made it, Mother. Wait. Mother!
And I could think of, you know, a lot of other examples along those lines where she hasn't reacted in the way that we would expect a little girl to react. We were aware that Morgan was interested in Slender Man. She would show us some of the characters and some of the stories. While I wasn't thrilled about her interest, I didn't really see the harm in it either. We never thought for a moment that she could possibly believe that it was real. When I was Morgan's age, I remember biking home from the library with Stephen King's It, you know, so I liked that sort of thing too when I was her age, and I think most kids her age do like scary stories and horror movies and scary stories on the internet, you know? So that's